Hello, what is up everyone? My name is KaitoNolan, and yes, Cresselia is actually coming back. It's been a while. Do you know how long it's been? It's the last Go Fest. 2019 we had Cresselia. Oh my god, like it's the last time I rated this thing, I was in Chicago. It's so crazy, right? It is very tanky. I don't know how useful it's gonna be for PvP, but let's get started with the counter guide, okay? So the top counter is Mega Gengar. So the damage 5, bulk 4, consistency 3, best moveset is Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Lick, Shadow Ball. It does not matter. I personally prefer Lick, that's all. Okay, so Cresselia, the quick move, it has a Psycho Cut and Confusion. Yes, you do want to avoid confusion. Cresselia's Confusion is not like Mewtwo or Ace of Confusion, okay? But still hurts Gengar because Gengar is part poison and weak to Psychic. Okay, so when you look at the defense, the Moonblast is a single resistance because the poison resists fairy, and the future side, I mean, if you have a level 50 Mega Gengar, it's not gonna one-shot your Mega Gengar if it has a good amount of HP left, but it's still gonna hurt a lot. Like I said, this is not an Azo for Mewtwo. I want you to keep that in mind. And an Aurora Beam is a neutral damage. I've looked at it in a neutral weather. There may be a slight chance that Mega Gengar is the only thing that could pull off the duo, but I really need to try this to see how I feel because it looks extremely difficult due to the number of feints, and you're gonna have to dodge a lot. And when you dodge, you know that this game will give you the Phantom, auto swap, and all the crazy stuff. So I will make my own duo trio guy, but mostly basically stick to trio. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, in fog, yes, it's duo. So Gengar is okay. Yeah, like I said, you look at it, even the level 40, the best friend in a fog. Yeah, but the issue is it's not like you could have a 6 Mega Gengar, you know? So you have to be creative. But Mega Gengar is alright, for sure. And here's the Mega Houndoom. The damage 4, bulk 5, consistency 4, best moveset is Snarl, Foul Play. If you just want to keep rating Cresselia, he is more reliable than Mega Gengar, and here's the reason why. Because the Moonblast is a neutral damage, okay? Here's the thing. Dark is weak to Fairy, but the Fire resists Fairy. So it's a neutral damage for Mega Houndoom. Unlike most of the other, like, Dark will get kind of wrecked by Moonblast. Because Moonblast kind of hurts a lot too. The future side is a double resistance because yes, Dark double resist Psychic, right? And then the Aurora Beam is a single resistance because the Fire resists Ice. So he is more reliable for sure because you don't even have to worry about Confusion or Psycho Cut. This guy, he's a dog, he will take it, you know? So if you have enough energy left, Mega Houndoom it is. He will definitely be more reliable than a Mega Gengar for sure. And let's look at the Mega Absol. So the damage 3, bulk 2, consistency 2, best moveset is Snarl, Dark Pulse. That the Mega Absol was just here. So I know a lot of people have extra energy, but let's look at the defense. It's the Moonblast is a single weakness, Aurora Beam neutral damage, and the future side is a double resistance. So like I said, it's just that Mega Houndoom has a better consistency for sure. It does hit hard, but look at it, even in a fog, he's the 4th option. So when you know, it's just a Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom does outperform better than Mega Absol this time for sure, or most of the time. Anyway, so yes, it is a good option to have. Like I said, it's not bad, but I'll go for Mega Houndoom or Mega Gengar for sure. So it's such a good looking Pokemon though. I love it. I love Absol. And let's talk about Shadow Weavile. If you have the regular Weavile, it's totally fine as well too. So the damage 4, bulk 4, consistency 3, best moveset is Snarl, Foul Play. As I said earlier, Dark is going to be weak against Fairy. So the Moonblast, you really need to watch out for that. And then double resist Future Sight, and yes, single resist Aurora Beam because Ice resists Ice as well. So if you have a Weavile, it's actually a really good option. It's just Moonblast can be real pain, but Weavile is good. And let's talk about Shandy. So the damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 3, best moveset is Hex Shadow Ball. If you could get Fog, I believe even the level 40 Shandy could duo Cresselia in Fog. So it looked really tough though, and you know how it's so hard to get fog weather. But anyway, so the defense, the Moonblast Aurora Beam is a single resistance due to the fire typing, and then the future sight is a neutral damage. So if you want to duo Cresselia in a fog, then I'll definitely go up against either Moonblast or Aurora Beam for sure. And let's look at the Shadow Mewtwo. So the damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 5, best moveset is Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball. Yes, this time you're gonna need the Psycho Cut because you want to build up the energy to spam the Shadow Ball. Okay, because Cresselia is psychic, the confusion really doesn't do much. So you want to do the Psycho Cut to build the energy because that's like the whole point, is spamming the Shadow Ball. So the Moonblast Aurora Beam is a neutral damage, and the future sight is a single resistance because the psychic resists psychic. If you have the regular Mewtwo, it'll be the same thing too. And let's look at the Shadow Tita. So the damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 3, best moveset is Bite Crunch. The Larvitar is actually back in the Team Rocket rotation for the event, so that's why I think it's a good chance. And I think it's coming back in raid soon as well for the Diamond and Pearl event, which is crazy, right? But anyway, so Moonblast is a single weakness because, like I said, Dark is weak. Fairy and the double resist future sight, and the Aurora Beam is a neutral damage. So yes, Shadow Tita will work fine this time, okay? And let's look at the Darkrai. So the damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 2, best moveset is Snarl, Dark Pulse. Even with the level 50 Darkrai, it's not gonna be able to duo Cresselia in neutral weather, so it's just Cresselia is that tanky, okay? And so the Moonblast is a single weakness and double resist future sight, and the Aura Beam is a neutral damage. So Darkrai is definitely okay, but it's just not the best of the best of the best. Like to be like, Shandy actually has a better resistance than the Darkrai, to be honest. So. And let's look at the Mega Gyarados. The damage 3, bulk 5, consistency 4, best moveset is Bite Crunch. I've said this over and over again, but when the Gyarados Mega evolves, it turns into dark water, okay? It's not flying water anymore. So, the Moonblast is a single weakness, double resist future sight, and the Aurora Beam is a single resistance because the water resists ice. So, Mega Gyarados is fine. I personally don't have much energy left, so I used it way too many energy, and I don't know. Mega Gyarados needs to come back. And let's look at the Shadow Honchkrow. The damage 3, bulk 0, consistency 2, best moveset is Snarl, Dark Pulse. So, I mean, I see a lot of people using it against Voragion, which is excellent. The thing is, it's the double, the dual typing. So because it's part flying, it's going to be weak to Ice Move or Roller Beam this time, and then the Moonblast, yes, and double resist future sight. But to me, it's just really glassy option this time around. It's just anytime future sight, yes, double resistance, which is good. Then like you rather use the other Shadow. It's just Shadow Honchkrow. It's just a nice option, but just be ready for the Moonblast and an Aurora Beam. And let's look at the Giratina Origin. The damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 5, best moveset is Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. So this guy, let's talk about it, okay? Even with a level 50, no. Because of that dragon typing, it's going to be weak to ice and fairies. So, and then the new future size neutral damage. So he doesn't have the bulk this time. It's still a tanky ghost though, but I don't know. I would rather probably use the Darkrai for sure. That's like really one of the reasons why that I really didn't want to go in hard for the Giratina, even that was altered. Here's the thing: it's like if you get level 50 Darkrai, there's things that you could do, like the Uxie duo in you. It's going to happen, you know. You don't need Mega for it, like. But level 50 Giratina Origin is really not a game changer in like the Shortman rating perspective. Okay, so I mean it's something that it's nice to have, but it's not a game breaking, game changer. So And let's look at the Gengar, the regular one, okay? The damage 3, bulk 0, consistency 3, best moveset is Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, like Shadow Ball, fine. So I as I talked about it earlier, like back then the first time Cresselia came out, he's like the MVP, you know that? Like we had no Darkrai and then like all that. It was either Tita or Gengar, and yeah, the Gengar will do fine, but like I said, just be careful with the confusion, future sight. That's like the deadly moves for moveset for Gengar anytime. But don't forget, this is not a Mewtwo, okay? This is not a Mewtwo Azul Confusion Future Sight. Yeah, so Mewtwo is Psychic, but which is worse? Let's look at the Yveltal. The damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 3, best moveset is Snarl, Dark Pulse. This is also like the Honchkrow situation. So the Moonblast Aurora Beam is a single weakness and the double resist Future Sight. He is a much tankier option than a Shadow Honchkrow or regular Honchkrow, but this time, like I said, probably just Shandy or Darkrai have more consistency. So I've told you, it's not always about the level 50. And let's look at the Hydreigon. The damage 2, bulk 2, consistency 3, best moveset is Bite, Dark Pulse. Like, I like him a lot. He's like the Ghidorah from the Godzilla movie. It's just he wasn't given the good dark move nor dragon move, so he kind of turned into just a unique dragon or unique dark guy, which is like really unfortunate to me, because it's such a cool Pokemon. So hopefully, like, you know, one day the community day will happen and then like he'll get the better move and he'll be more useful for sure. But let's look at the defense right there, okay? Because it's due to dragon and dark typing, he double weakness to fairy, the Moonblast. So, and then the future size a double resistance, but it's also weak to Aurora Beam due to the dragon typing. So, yes, not so hot, right? But it's okay, you want to use it. And let's look at the Zarude. So the damage 2, bulk 3, consistency 4, best moveset is Bite, Dark Pulse. Because of that, the grass typing, he's going to be weak to Aurora Beam because the grass is weak to ice, right? And double resist future sight and also single weakness to Moonblast. So yeah, it's just a unique option to have. I know a lot of people, PvP folks even have one too, so I'll put Mega Beedrill right here and let's talk about it. Anytime like Psychic happen, it's just the bug is like you take the Dark Ghost and then you start using Bug, okay? And even in the rain, like it says level 40 here, and then with the rain, and it's number 2 because it's still the Mega Gengar will outperform anyway in rain. And I mean, if you wanna pair with like the Mega Pinsir or Scizor or like Bug, like a Genesect, it's okay, but it's just the Dark and the Ghost Pokemon, just in general, it's just better than a Bug. So I'm just only gonna talk about Mega Beedrill here. So the damage 3, bulk 0, consistency 4, best moveset is Bug Bite X Scissor. The Bug Bite is the legacy, right? Yeah, I believe. But anyway, so the Moonblast, it's going to resist Moonblast due to the poison typing, just like Gengar. And the future sight is a single weakness, and then the neutral damage to the Aurora Beam. Because the Beedrill energy is like you get it free for every day, so I know a lot of people want to use it. It's just it's not something that I will recommend for sure, because I know everybody's gonna pretty much come in with a Ghost or Dark. So unless you're just gonna keep raiding in rain and all your friends are using Bug, I just don't see much reason why. But let me see this. I know a lot of people's gonna use this Mega Gengar, but it's that defense for real. Like, look at it. It's the future sight, double resistance, and the Aurora Beam. Because Aurora Beam is a 2-bar charge move, so it can be spammy. Okay, so it's just so much better. Because Moonblast is pretty slow, so it's not that difficult to dodge. So I just recommend Mega Houndoom. It has better consistency for sure. So, and don't forget to double move your Darkrai though. Okay. This is why you need to double move your Darkrai. You can't say you don't have enough candies, because Darkrai was just here, so I'm pretty sure you have enough candies. If you see Mega Gengar, then use the Shadow Ball. And if you see the Mega Absol, Mega Houndoom, Mega Gyarados, then use Dark Pulse. So this is why it's so important to double move your Darkrai. Cresselia is tanky, okay? So most of the time, you need to aim for trio. But if you have a strong counters, it's not a difficult trio at all. It's pretty much, it's a guaranteed trio for sure. So which is not a problem. But it's the duo is the one that I need to see with a level 50 Mega Gengar in neutral weather is something that I am looking forward to it, but let's see. And as usual, please go ahead and check Pokebattler.com/raids and you click the raid boss, weather, friendship level, and the moveset, and then you get to see so many more Pokemon. Like, I could have talked about so many other shadows, like all the shift trees and like everything, like Miss Megias and all that. If I just talk about the top counter, everything's just gonna be shadow, and it's really no fun anymore. So that's why I kind of have to like mix it up and see, because I raid a lot, so I kind of know the Pokemon that I often see in raids, and that's what I usually try to like pick up and talk about. So not sure how many people's gonna going hard for Cresselia, but hopefully this counter guide will help, and happy raiding everybody. Bye.